Bowser Jr., which I didn't see which Koopaling he picked. It's going to be Larry.
What?
Living like Larry, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Granted, I think he wanted to play Roy, but for the sake of colors they switched to blue, and he switched to Larry.
I'll allow it.
He's a team player. That's what matters.
I respect. You got to be a team player in doubles for sure. But man, Steve and Yoshi, Japan's favorite characters for sure. You're going to see why they can both be top tiers in their own right. I think Yoshi, I don't know about tiers-wise, but he's really good.
All right, so from what we have learned recently, I mean, Tri-State knew Yoshi was already really good and had good matchups against characters like Peach, so he already had a lot of good high-tier matchups. And then you couple that with what we have seen recently out of Yoshidora. This character is criminal and very, very difficult to beat out of shield. So having something like a Swordy is going to be a big counterplay option to Pharaoh, and I think that's why we're going to see Joshathan trying to deal with them the most, and that's why we're seeing them fight on the right.
Yeah, but when you got confirms like that, minecart's keeping you in that place for so long, and even when you come out the cart, you're sending a little bit of lag as well, so it's so much time for Pharaoh to get any type of follow-up he can, especially the up smash. That move is strong, and so is the nair, kicking him all the way off the side of the boot on the right side.
Yeah, and the thing with, you can't fall asleep on any of the Koopalings either. As we have learned recently, the Koopalings, ever since getting that rapid jab buff specifically, are actually pretty solid. You got quite a few more around, and Sweshi's been able to break up a ton. Granted, Sweshi getting comboed to oblivion in the skies, having a bit of a hard time getting down.
Oh my god, the block extensions give himself space just to show you can't go anywhere I can, but this block's gonna stop you in your tracks to show, block your path the whole way. Steffen looks so strong on the left side.
If you don't want to hear from them, just hit the block. Don't even deal with them. Get them out.
You don't even need to mute, bro. He already on mute. You don't even talk.
Block button go crazy, and it's exactly why Sweshi is struggling on the right again, getting underneath. But they need to shift targets. They need to try and they need to let Joshathan try and go deal with Sweshi, because excuse me, Steffen.
The game plan needs to change for sure.
Very weird position over the right. That cannonball makes me laugh every single time. It's so slow. You feel like you should never be hit by it, and yet everybody gets hit by it.
It's got 2 hitboxes for reasons I just will never understand. But either way,
he needs it.
Yeah, he needs it.
Actually needs it. One of the few could get away with this. Big punishment to Fair is a lie. It was actually a minimal punish. I figured to get a ground bounce, but Sweshi, after the start where he was able to break up a ton, has been playing the runaway game 90% of this match, and he has not been able to get in on the green team.
Just escapes that down air string. Looked really scary there, but finds the up smash as well. Pharaoh has been really good at getting these kills. I feel like he's been,
he believed so much in the sauce that he went too far.
You know what? Fair enough.
You can literally hear him laughing in the back. Actually, it's Momo is in the back over there antagonizing his team. Like, what are you doing? But you need someone like that. You need a boy to tell you that you screwed up so you could get better.
No echo chambers around here. For sure, you got to tell him, hey, man, you messed up.
Yo,
Let's
bro,
get back in the
when
next
you
game.
held out on that down air, not gonna lie, you looked kind of goofy. Like, you should probably not do that in this next match. Just saying. Now, from what we saw a limited source material of what we were able to see out of Sweshi and Joshathan Gamer, but they were being separated 90% of the match.
Yeah.
What do you want to see adjustments-wise to try and get themselves back into it? Because there were quite a few mistakes.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a hard question to ask yourself, because you got to understand that the game plan was it because we put each other against the wrong characters, but in all honesty, who actually wants to fight with Steve? I don't. You say you might put the Aegis in their best character, but like they didn't really look too hot against Steffen either. Maybe the kid's too good for them for sure. But either way, I feel like what you want to do is not get separated as much, but it's too hard to ask. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got a Yoshi kind of flying at you all around, throwing eggs, throwing the feet. It's kind of hard to kind of like, get your game plan started when there's so much blistering things coming at you.
Sadly, some people pay for that too. But right now,
insane.
Right now, Pharaoh is, he just keeps allowing Steffen to do what he wants.
Yeah.
He throws out that nair, throws out the giant foot, keeps him back, makes it so anything they want to do is shut down, because Yoshi just has it like that. He has so many ways to slow you down from getting any big combo started because of that nair. Like right there, you got stage control for a second, and if your idea was to go after Steffen, you couldn't, because you had to deal with Pharaoh jumping in on you.
Bro, Joshathan is getting absolutely handled on the left side. I didn't even have time to say game. He's not even able to game right now. He's getting absolutely just covered, suffocated by Pharaoh, chasing him anywhere he goes. But I feel like the game plan for Blue Team has been kind of like 2-on-1 against Steffen. But this is the problem, is that Pharaoh is such a good teammate. he's able to break up these combos every single time, not giving him a chance to even touch Steffen.
Luckily for them, in this game, at least so far, the green team has been getting hit in a lot more scrambles than the previous game, so they've actually were able to build up the first lead.
Yeah.
But here's the problem that happened last time. Steffen separated Sweshi. Sweshi wasn't able to get over to Joshathan. Joshathan dies, and they keep that going. You can't let that happen again. You need to find a way to keep them coupled up like you did in the first stock.
I think that's the issue with these characters is that Pharaoh and Steffen are really fine to be on their own. You know what I mean? But it really feels like Joshathan and Sweshi kind of need to be together. Second they're separated, doesn't look too hot.
Yeah, I mean, that creates that 1v1 situation that is not what has been working out for them.
Yeah,
As
so
we see,
far.
Sweshi's already at 104. They did put 68 onto Steffen too. Big opportunity, but misspacing that. Gonna get caught by the minecart. Joshathan is trying to give Sweshi an opportunity, but Sweshi, dude, he just barely missed that fair. That was so close, and he got punished for it.
Yeah, slammed down to the depths for sure. I don't think Ludwig is going to appreciate that too much. Sweshi just trying to keep Steffen on the right side, just trying to pressure him any way he can. Okay, I love the up B, making him kind of flinch on the ledge and punishing that. But Pharaoh in there straight away to kind of get the get back on his teammate.
Ludwig may not have appreciated it before, but that was some mogul moves. That was really smooth. Caught him. Everything was covered. Able to close it out. And now 106 applied to Joshathan, but right back. He gets that up there. Still keeping the lead, even though they've had a couple of moments where they've been able to get the damage back. Blue team has been consistently holding the lead so far here in game 2.
And I really do think it's because they're able to kind of gang up on Steffen. They're not giving him a chance to do what he wants to do, and it's forcing Pharaoh to kind of come out of his own type of game plan, kind of switch it up, making him just a little bit uncomfortable.
That looked kind of hilarious, though. He jumped gyroed, and the gyro bounced off the wall, and he took 55 for it.
Why not? Why not?
Idiot. Right now, the one thing, of course, that Joshathan has been doing better is that full screen support. He's allowing Sweshi to play up front better, even though Sweshi's taking a lot of damage. Look how much more Sweshi's been able to get done. And that block, if that block wasn't there, he probably died. Forward smash comes through, no, back and answers back.
The interruption for Pharaoh was so key right there.
Yeah, and at the moment, Joshathan's been able to get Pharaoh first. So this is actually a doable game. That's the jump rift with that forward air. Side B catches him, but now he's got to get the air dash, probably the ledge, and that's going to be a forward smash. Jump was gone. We see a game 3.
Great coverage. That was such good coverage. Recognize the jump was gone, and it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Matter of time, where you're going to be, it doesn't really matter. I can cover anything. Rob's moves last for so long, and he was able to cover that with the F smash as well. That was good.
That was really good recognition, because a lot of times people in those situations, especially pressure situations, will not recognize you can push. You got rid of their most defensive resource they have, double jump armor. It's gone. They already burned their jump, so they have to land aggressively or with an air dodge, no matter what. You have so many active hitboxes that you can cover that, like you said with Rob, and he never let go of that turn. If Pharaoh gets back on, you're now dealing with combo percentages to a kill from Yoshi, and that never became a thing. Game number 3 is now here. I'm curious to see who comes out on top. They looked a lot better in that game too.
I feel like the Rob was a really good game changer. With Aegis, even though they're a really good character known, right? I keep saying it, in the doubles, the factors change, right? I don't think Aegis was able to play that game plan so well against this Yoshi and Steve team. But with Rob, like you said, being able to stay back and do their own thing. The gyro, the lasers, everything.
I think it was one of those situations where you were playing to the matchup rather than playing to your player's skill.
For sure.
So he was worried about Rob going into these two characters. But the Rob is what you have been known for. And the Aegis didn't work out, but it is a significantly big difference, like you said, with the Rob now. And even when Sweshi's getting comboed, he's getting damage out of it too. He's not letting things get too far out this time. Granted, the green team is always winning when they separate the two.
Can't jump too much against Steve. You know, the back end's just waiting for you. And it's not going to feel too well. Sweshi getting his own get back though. Oh man, okay, up and away.
They went, yeah, he went out there for it, and I approve this message. Go for it. Try and trip him up. They've never done that before. Sweshi falls. They already got rid of Pharaoh, though, and they have Steffen at 91%. So this could easily get evened up. Okay.
And this is where you don't want to face Sweshi in trouble, but never mind, the block that's going to interrupt. That was interesting, wouldn't you say?
I got questions about that.
I mean, we'll probably see the clip on online soon, because that was
I got questions about that last situation right there.
And I just know the Twitch chat saying, a couple of letters in the chat right now. Either way.
Hey, block is the best button in the game. That's all we know. Right now.
Who knew what you have to do was just press the B button and win?
125% may be on Steffen, but last stock is now on Pharaoh. Granted, they were able to get rid of Sweshi. Joshathan Gamer is also taking 129. He's going to fall soon. There's that combo window we mentioned before in that previous game. Now they are in a way worse spot because Steffen refuses to give up the stock.
Yeah, for sure. We're seeing everyone's getting pelted, teammates as well, by that gyro. Joshathan kind of controlling that center stage, making sure that you have to work for it if you want to get back to center stage, bro. My turn.
Yeah, it is all work and no play right now. You gotta put the big boy pants on if you want to get this W, which is still possible. They have 100. Here's the thing: 183% and 78 on Yoshi. If they can avoid getting spiked right here, they can possibly get a even game because you're gonna force a share stock and get rid of that. You'll put it down to 1 stock apiece.
Yeah, they kind of need that type of coping if they want to survive this game. But oh man, nothing gonna huff and puff and keep you in this game because it's looking like Steffen and Pharaoh's world right now.
Yeah, this house is indeed getting blown down at the moment. There's not many options that Rob has to walk up and feel comfortable about it. Steffen's able to get all the resources he wants. Yoshi's just pressuring him. Like, what do you do? Wait, he's at 205% and a Rob is on screen. He refuses to die. What do you do?
All you can do is sit back and watch. Steffen on 3 stocks healthy.
It's going to take him to hit his partner more often like that, but the Yoshi Bomb is going to do it. Steffen surviving to 221%, refusing to die, refusing to give up any stocks. Very similar to game 1. They had a lot of separation. They were able to stop them, and the blue team wasn't able to get that rebound from that point. Sweshi was not really able to keep that point game that he wanted from before, and Joshathan zoning didn't matter much because, as we saw, Steffen just survived forever.
It just feels like Steffen was able to play his game.
Yeah.
That kid didn't lose a single stock. He was able to just be like, you know what, I'm going to mine, bro, and it's up to you. Do you know what I mean? It's literally up to you guys.
Yeah.
If you want to win, sure, but I'm doing my own thing. Pharaoh was kind of the little lamb getting sacrificed every single time, you know what I mean? Anytime that Steffen was in trouble, Pharaoh was like, get down, Mr. President, I'm right here for you. You know what I mean? He's there. And Steffen was benefiting off that. And when Steve doesn't die, when Steve don't die, man, you're going to see some interesting things, especially that one stock we might not have to talk about too much. But hey, man, I'm not Tio.